We need your help to feed families in Colorado as hunger continues to rise year after year. Right now, the need is higher than ever.
Yeah, that's right. 1 in 8 people are currently facing food insecurity in our state. 9 News reporter Courtney Yoon is joining us live from Community Food Share in Louisville. And Courtney, we want to put this in perspective to show just how many people actually rely on them. They are on track to serve more than 50,000 people this year.
Yes, that's right, Jordan and Corey, and that's just in Broomfield and Boulder counties, which is the service area that Community Food Share has. I have a guest with me this morning at Community Food Share. This is Mandy Nuku. She is the Executive Director of Feeding Colorado. Mandy, we know that the need is high. We're hearing 1 in 8 people in Colorado are currently facing food insecurity.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me today. Like you said, I'm with Feeding Colorado. We support the 5 Feeding America food banks in the state and are just really concerned about the impact we are seeing here at the federal level with potential cuts that are being proposed to SNAP. Anytime there's cuts to federal nutrition programs, we know it impacts the charitable food network at a time where, like you said, 1 in 8 Coloradans, 1 in 7 kids are experiencing food insecurity.
Yeah, and we know that this has a potential to impact families a lot. I know here at Community Food Share, they signed up 180 households just this year for those benefits, and it really helps them out. So if these cuts were to happen, this would impact families, but also like farmers and businesses as well.
Yeah, just yesterday we did a town hall with Senator Bennett speaking about the impacts of SNAP, not only to the charitable food network. We know that we can't meet the demand when incredibly important federal nutrition programs are cut. It would also impact farmers and retailers like small grocers in our rural communities in Colorado. We had one farmer yesterday from the Wellington area who spoke about her farm stand accepting SNAP benefits, and 65% of her sales come from SNAP recipients because it's a community that really values eating healthy and can only do so through SNAP benefits.
Wow, that's incredible. So keeping a close watch on what's happening in Washington, D.C. then?
Yes, absolutely. Our network has a strong advocacy and community engagement, and really getting neighbors, our hunger relief partners like food pantries, food banks, all of us reaching out to our elected officials to show the incredible impact of SNAP here in Colorado. We know approximately 617,000 Coloradans receive SNAP benefits. And the amount is about $120 million, and that's enough for 48 meals per month. So it's an incredibly impactful program, and our network is struggling to meet the demand as it is since the reduction of COVID-era benefits. So we know that families, hardworking families, are really still struggling to meet the needs with high food costs, high healthcare costs. So it's incredibly important to maintain these federal programs.
Yeah, I mean, if these cuts happen, it's just like you're saying, it's not really coming at a great time when we're seeing need is higher than it's ever been, and it's been increasing each year since the pandemic. So this is also why 9 Cares Colorado Shares is a really important campaign this year, because the need is so high and kids are out of school, which we know a lot of kids who received free and reduced lunch, they're missing out on one meal once school comes out. So yeah, food banks are already kind of have the odds stacked against them, but that's why we count on our audience and our neighbors to help out a little bit. If you would like to donate to 9 Cares Colorado Shares, it's really easy to do. You can do so at King Soopers when you're checking out at the register. If you round up, spare change really makes a difference, because food banks really know how to stretch a dollar.
Absolutely. Yes, they do.
They can get really creative, and there are ways people can volunteer as well, besides just monetary donations.
Yes, absolutely. One of the most important things we say is that it takes all of us to make our voices heard. If people are interested in advocating and participating and sharing their stories and perspectives, we encourage you to do that at feedingcolorado.org/advocate.
Okay, great. Yeah, and people can donate as well. If you go to 9news.com/9cares, there should be a QR code there. There's 5 food banks that this is going to be benefiting. If you shop in your local area at King Soopers and you donate there, it will go to your local food bank. So here in Boulder and Broomfield counties, it would go to Community Food Share when you're at King Soopers. Mandy, thank you so much for being here this morning and shedding some light on what's happening legislatively and how it's impacting people. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.